Hey there, my amazing fishing family. Your old mate is back with another crucial fishing forecast. Today, we're diving deep into what awaits us on a rather intriguing day, the 3rd of December 2025. Many of you might be thinking, December in the UK? Brrr. But hold your horses, because this day is shaping up to be far more interesting than a typical chilly winter outing. We've got a mix of cold, a touch of rain, but crucially, a near full moon that could just switch on those feeding triggers in our favorite predators. So stick around, because I'm going to reveal some secrets that could turn a seemingly quiet day into an unexpected angling adventure. All right, friends, let's talk about our prime targets for this chilly yet potentially rewarding day. Given the cold water, we're definitely focusing on our hardy predators, the majestic pike, the hard-hitting perch, and the ever-reliable chub. These species are built for the winter, but their behavior shifts, and we need to adapt. First up, the mighty pike. In these cold conditions, pike are not looking to expend much energy. They'll be holding in deeper water, often near any kind of structure that offers them cover and an ambush point. Think submerged trees, the edges of dense reed beds, or those deeper channels in our larger rivers and lakes. That's where they'll be patiently waiting for an easy meal. For tackle, my advice is twofold. For you lure anglers, the key phrase is low and slow. You need to get your lure down to their level. Think deep diving crankbaits, soft plastics, or even dead baits presented on a ledger rig. Slow retrieves are crucial. Make that bait look like an injured, easy target. For dead baiting, a small sea dead bait like a sprat or sardine, fished static or very slowly twitched, can be deadly. Next, the feisty perch. These striped warriors will be shoaled up tight in deeper sections of canals, slow-moving rivers, and lakes. Look for them around features like bridge pilings, jetties, or sharp drop-offs. They'll be conserving energy, so you won't see them chasing baits all over the place. Small jigs, micro lures, or drop-shot rigs with small soft plastics are ideal. Again, work them slowly, keeping contact with the bottom. Maggots or small worms on a light float or feeder rig can also be incredibly effective, especially if you can present them right on the nose of a shoal. Finally, the cunning chub. Often underestimated, chub can provide fantastic sport in winter. You'll find them in slower-moving sections of rivers, typically behind obstructions like fallen trees, under overhanging banks, or in deeper, slower-flowing pools. They're less bothered by the cold than some other species. Small pieces of bread flake, cheese paste, or even single maggots or small worms presented on a light float or ledger rig can tempt them. Presentation is everything. A natural drift is key, making your bait look like an easy meal flowing past their ambush point. Now, let's break down the overall conditions that are shaping our tactics for the 3rd of December, 2025. The weather across the UK. We're looking at air temperatures hovering between 8 and 10 degrees Celsius during the day, dropping to around 8 degrees Celsius at night. This is cold, but not extreme. We're expecting partly cloudy skies with persistent light rain or drizzle through the day and into the night. This will keep river levels up and potentially add some color to the water, which can sometimes be an advantage for predators, making them less wary. The atmospheric pressure is generally low and fluctuating, which can often trigger those short, aggressive feeding spells in predators, so be ready for them. Wind will be light, which means more comfortable fishing conditions for us. Water temperature. This is, without a doubt, the most critical factor. In our lakes and rivers, the water will be very cold, likely in the 6 to 10 degrees Celsius range. At these temperatures, a fish's metabolism slows right down, meaning they feed less frequently and move more slowly. This reinforces the need for slow, deliberate presentations of baits and lures. Inland waters especially will be feeling the chill, showing pervasive cooling trends for December. The moon phase. On the 3rd of December 2025, the moon will be in a prominent waxing gibbous phase, with nearly 97 to 99% illumination. Crucially, we are just one day away from the full moon. Many anglers swear by the full moon period for increased fish activity, especially for predators. While the science can be debated, the increased ambient light even in cloudy conditions, can often coincide with short, intense feeding windows. Overall fish activity, considering all these factors, I'm rating the bite for the 3rd of December 2025 as average to good, with potential for short, active feeding spells. The cold temperatures will make fish generally lethargic, but the stable pressure, relatively speaking, within the low fluctuations, and the approaching full moon could spur on our predatory species like pike, perch, and chub. It won't be a day for frantic, continuous action, but rather for patient, targeted fishing, focusing on those prime ambush points and presenting your baits with care and precision. The light rain and colored water might just give us an edge, making the fish bolder. So there you have it, my friends. The 3rd of December 2025 presents us with a fascinating challenge and some exciting opportunities. Dress warmly, stay dry, and focus your efforts around those crucial structures and deeper areas, especially during those low-light periods. In wishing you all tight lines and screaming reels, don't forget to hit that like button if you found this forecast helpful, and if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel for more angling insights and forecasts, and tell me in the comments below, what are your go-to winter tactics for pike, perch, or chub? What's your secret weapon for those chilly, damp days? I love hearing your stories and tips. Until next time, stay safe and tight lines.